Okay, so today we are going to really focus in on style, affordable designer style for mature women. I don't know what's going on with the hair. I get it cut tomorrow. This is really, I just jumped off the Peloton. I had the best ride this morning. It is so great to work out and to just get that blood pumping through your body and feel that you accomplished something. It is not a lot of time. I love my Peloton. I don't even know. Let's just move on. I do have some hair product that I'll show you that'll help tame this. This is because it's too long, but we're going to have so much fun today. I just want to quickly move through this, but literally this just arrived. I bought this, it's a beauty oil. They were saying how it's like the best beauty oil underneath the eyes before makeup, and I'm thinking there's no way. There is no way, but I want to try it. So we are going to try, I'm going to just try, that was a drop. I'm going to try, and they said you have to rub it in until it's absorbed, and I just don't think an oil underneath the eyes can work, but we're going to see. So let's rub this into the eye. I'm not rubbing, I'm just having it absorb into the skin, very nice and gently. So today we're gonna use Strong Brew, which is a nice matte neutral palette. I am doing a classic red lip, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna top it off. I'm gonna mix it up today with a little upgrade. I think this will be nice. The girls at the office did it and it looked so beautiful, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that. So this actually is penetrating quite quickly, which I'm really impressed about. Don't worry about all my redness, my post-inflammatory response from filler 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Oh my gosh, I don't think it's ever gonna go away, and guess what? That's okay. I'm okay with it. You know what? And you know what, I just had some things burned off here too, so that's probably why it's red. But so amazing not to feel texture. I have smooth skin now, which is red, but we work with it. Let's do a little Fiercely Smooth on the skin. I'm going to prep. This is going to be nice and smooth. It'll be interesting because this oil, I have never usually used an oil underneath my eyes before makeup. So we're going to see if there's a lot of slip and slide. Taking my eye primer, taking my concealer brush, and I'm going to just neutralize out my eyes very quickly. Your makeup is so much better when you neutralize out your eyes before you put on anything, cream eyeshadow, powder eyeshadow. I'm going to use my Cashew from Giorgio Armani. This is just to give me a little base. I want to kind of give a little punch of my color. So I'm going to just put this on just in the middle of the lid, and then I'm going to take my blending eyeshadow blending brush, and then I'm going to just work it in. It just gives me a nice little base before the Strong Brew. So now we're gonna go into the Strong Brew. Beautiful palette, talc-free, gluten-free, silky, smooth on the lids. I don't want you fighting with your eyeshadow. So we're going to take the middle color here, and we're going to just intensify what I already did on the lid. I'm going in the middle, I'm gonna come out to the end of the eye, go into the inner corner, and do the other eye. Just gonna flip the brush around, go into this bone color for the brow bone. And then I'm going to take my short smudge brush, and I'm going to go into the darkest color, and I'm going to make this just a little, kind of like my liner first, just a nice smudgy line here. And then, you know, I like to just bring it up, and then I'm going to follow that up with my dark chocolate waterproof eyeliner. I want you to know if you feel that you're not applying it properly, which there is no real thing as that, but if you feel like it's messy, or you're like, what? You can use your fingers. Don't be afraid. You don't always have to use a brush. Like, I can work this in a little bit and see, okay, you know, it's nice and blended before I put on my eyeliner. I don't need a lot. This is just really to give me some shadowing. Then I'll take my Almay pad and I'll just clean up, because I don't have to worry, because there's nothing on my skin. So I just pick up a tiny bit, just like that, so I can keep it crisp. I don't want to have this messing in with my my color corrector or my concealer. So I have really nice base on right now. You can see that that's what I picked up. You don't want that mixed in with your concealer. It's gonna look muddy. It's gonna look like darkness on the outside of your eye. Like that's the last thing I need. I need to make this as bright as possible. So now we're going to curl our lashes, and this oil actually feels really good. It doesn't feel oily. I'm actually impressed because I thought for sure there is no way I can use an oil underneath my eyes. Lashes are curled up, loving the lash curl. Now we're gonna take the waterproof dark chocolate and we're just gonna go over what we just did. So I'm gonna lift again at the end here, going over a little bit of that skin I have that comes down, and that's why I like to lift it up. This is actually, you know what, take your pencil sharpener, don't be lazy like me, and try to get this really beautiful look with the eyeliner with this stubby pencil. I don't know why I keep doing that lately. So now I have a really nice, beautiful rounded tip. Again, remember, my eyeliners are softer. My lip pencils are softer. They're a rounded tip, not pointed, and they go on really smooth. So you have to, there's a learning curve because you can't go like you normally go. I have been watching the girls on Instagram doing these videos of just a short snippet of them lining their lips, and you can see the pencil's so hard and it's like almost like dry, and it's like grabbing their lip. Like I just know how it feels, and that's why I wanted that softness for you. I didn't want you dragging anything on your lid or on your lips. I mean, when I saw it, I thought, oh, that is the worst feeling, to drag across lip liner or eyeliner. So you have this really nice, soft, little pressure, not a lot of pressure. And then if you feel like, oh, you know what? I don't find it to be blended enough. Not a big deal. Go back with your short smudge brush and then you just blend it just like this. It goes really nice with your eyeshadow that you just gave that base to. And then you have this beautiful diffused line. I'm going to give my lower lash line just a little bit of balance there on the ends. That's why I like to call this brush like my eraser brush. Just makes everything look really blended, beautiful with such little effort. Now we are going to go into our volume up. I want to grab every single lash and I'm going to get this beautiful look to the lashes. Mascara is on. You always feel so much better when you have your mascara on. You see your lashes, they're up, they're gonna stay that way all day. It's just beautiful. Let's do the brows really quickly. I'm going to take my skinny brow pencil in Brownie. Again, you know, you can use this as your lip liner if you want to. This is a dual product, if you will, and it just depends on how you want to use it, but know that you can always have multi-uses for your products with Nikol Beauty. I want you to feel that you can do multiple things with one product. That's the beauty of it. That makes it easy. It makes it interesting. It makes it fun. All right, brows are done. Now we're gonna do complexion. We are going to use our color corrector, which is a must because you know that I have this pigmentation underneath my eye, which I feel like it's here to stay. So I'm going to just work with it. I take the Just Peachy, I go up into this corner, and then I come underneath the eye. Oh, I forgot, I had the oil on, so this is going to be interesting. This has shea butter in it. So if you have too much of a heavy eye cream or too much kind of slip and slide, you're gonna know, you're gonna see it. I don't feel that this is too much. It doesn't feel oily anymore. It feels like my skin really absorbed this beauty oil, and we're going to see if it slips and slides, if it moves around. I'm gonna just take my foundation buffing brush. I'm going to buff this into the skin, go right underneath the eye. I don't go super close to the lash line because I'm moving the product up. So I'll come down, I'll just blend it out like this. Just Peachy does the job. I can get away with not using concealer sometimes. It just depends on the day, but I'm going to take my light medium BB cream. I just do a squirt like this. I'm at the very end. I'm always so sad when I have to remember that it will squirt further when it's almost done. Oh, here we go. So now just take my foundation buffing brush just like this, making sure that I have really nice and seasoned into the brush. And then I'm buffing this, and you can see I'm meeting where I had the Just Peachy. I can bring it over so it meets and it doesn't have a demarcation. And then you get this really beautiful, this is a semi-matte BB cream. I did not want glossy and greasy for you. I hate that 2 o'clock, oh, I can't touch my face. It's like greasy, it's gonna move, it's gonna wipe off. And I didn't want matte where it's like, oh gosh, dry, dehydrated looking skin. I'm a mature woman, I can't wear matte. So I did a semi-matte. So you have this really beautiful silky finish. You don't have heavy coverage. It's fragrance free. It is so beautiful, has vitamin C in it. It just really makes it so you see your skin, but it's better. Now I should have put on my rose lip balm before, because they were definitely dehydrated. So we'll put on a little rose lip balm, and then we will move on to just doing a little concealer. I feel like I'm in like warp speed right now because I want to get into the closet with you. Now this will be interesting. I have, you know, it does look a little, not shiny, but we got a lot going on underneath the eyes. So we're going to see if this is going to work. If you have really, really dehydrated under eyes and you have a really hard time getting an eye cream to hydrate, this could be for you. You have to wait until it totally absorbs. You cannot just go over with your makeup no matter what you're using if it's still on the skin and not absorbed into the skin. But I'm going to just take the concealer, go where I see the darkest spots, taper it down. You know, I think I'm gonna do a mixture of the two St. Bart's Cream Blush and Paris. I'm gonna mix the two together. I'm gonna see, this is interesting. I'm gonna take my flat foundation brush. Now I want a sheerer color. I'm gonna see what we get by doing this. So what do we think? We can always go, so if you feel like, oh no, I just did an experiment and it's a little too bright, it's a little bit too much, take your foundation buffing brush. It still has BB cream on it and you can mute it down. Beautiful. Now that, I like that. It was looking maybe a little too much, but when you apply it with the brush, it's going to give you more of a sheer application than going right from the actual stick and giving you more of that really powerful color. So I'm just diffusing it a little bit, and I like that. I like mixing, I like matching with my lipstick. Let's see what happens when we add on the lipstick now. What's going to be really important is to take my Nikita Banana brightening powder and set underneath my eyes. So let me get a clean brush here. Just going to set underneath my eyes because I have something new that I'm testing out and I want to set just really nice and softly. Let me put my hair back and let's work on the lip real quick. Now I'm gonna use Unapologetic. I just sharpened it. So we're going to just line the lips like I normally do. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to, yeah, you have to have hydrated lips to do this. I'm going to use my lip pencil as my lipstick, and then I just thought about a different combo. I think I'm gonna use Pretty Smart over this. I don't want it to be too much. I want it to be just enough. So now I filled in my lips with Unapologetic because mature women are unapologetic. And I'm going to use my Pretty Smart, and we're going to see what this combo looks like. Let's see if it's going to be, this is like a really nice soft pink. I like the combo. It's different. Interesting. Just so you know, you can take any of your lip liners, use it as a lipstick, and then add a lipstick on it so you get this more of a signature custom color. Now let's do, I could do Manifest and Glow, I could do Champs, but I'm going to do a punchier color, which is the Upgrade. As you can see, put it in the middle, take it down a little bit. Really, Really pretty. And it really nicely goes with the Paris and the St. Bart's, like mixed together. This is, you know what? I love experimenting with you. It's really fun because I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't think about if I'm rushing like I'm supposed to be rushing right now. Now, before I leave, get into the closet, I'm going to use our creme brulee. This is such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. It's a hybrid, so it's going to give you this beautiful, I do say beautiful a lot because I love the word. So I know it bothers a lot of women, but guess what? It's beautiful. So I'm going to do this cheek. Do you see that? It has shea butter in it also. This is really a just, almost said it again. This is just a really gorgeous, gorgeous product that you don't have to feel intimidated about. It's really hard to wear bronzers and not look like you have like a big streak of brown on your face. So this is, you know, more forgiving. I created it for mature women because I didn't want you not to be warming up the skin. I think it's important, but I think also you have to find that it works for you. And I just think it's really just pretty healthy, especially coming into the summertime. This is a really great product to experiment with. You can use it on your eyes, like I showed you before, as an eyeshadow. So all these products have multi-uses for them. I just want you to be able to experiment and understand that it is just a really exciting thing to be able to do and to learn and to find your own rhythm when it comes to your makeup. Now, a couple products. You know I love rose, so I'm gonna show you a couple things that I bought recently. Actually, this was sent to me from Mega Babe. It's, you know, I mean, I love rose anything. So much so that my pits, my underarms, because this is called Rosy Pits, is rose. This is a daily deodorant. Oh, it smells so good. It's almost like, what does it smell like? What fragrance do I have that this smells? Oh, my Le Labo Rose 31. This smells exactly like it. So, you know I'm thrilled. So I put on my Rosy Pits in the morning, no aluminum. It's clear and clean. I've been using this for, I don't know, since last year. Now, so you see that I have this crazy, it really is frizzy. It's not really from the humidity, but this is an anti-humidity spray from Orbe. I love it because it does work. I spray it on these areas of my hair that get really nuts just around here. And it really does give it that tamed, controlled look. So this is something that I have been using. I didn't even know they had an anti-humidity, but here in South Florida, this is a perfect product for me because it'll definitely maintain this hair. Now, there's another product. I've bought a couple of these different brands. This is from this is called All Golden. They sent this to me. It's a hair wand. You know, I have the other one. Hold on, let me get it. I think this is called Dae, D-A-E. I don't know. Anyway, I have seen everybody be using this. I cannot stand this wand. Do you see how big it is? So when I go through my hair, it like pulls out my hair. It just frustrates me. I don't like it. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. When everybody's using something doesn't mean it's right for you. So you have to really think about that. I cannot stand this wand. It just doesn't work. So I bought that, disappointed. Okay, let's move on. So now, the Golden, or All Golden, sent this to me. Now the wand's different. It's like this flat teeth wand. So I was trying it out and I felt like this worked better. So do you see how it's not, well, maybe it will. You see how it's not grabbing as much? I couldn't do that with that wand. So this is, if you put your hair back, I guess it does do this. I don't know. I don't really love these things. I've been experimenting. Am I doing it wrong? I don't think so. I mean, I'm going through the hair and then I'm just rolling it out. I don't know. I'd rather put gel on and not play with this. Actually, you know what I would do? Like we've done forever as models, you can go to the drugstore and get one of those tongue scrapers and you can basically spray it with hairspray and then pull it back. I think it works better. So we're first going to start off with the dress I was wearing in the bathroom. Now, you probably saw that I couldn't zip it up myself. I need help and I wasn't going to strain my arms like I normally do. So this is $36. It is Narcisco Rodriguez, one of my favorite designers. And it's a classic black dress. Dress it up, dress it down. I mean, gorgeous. This is what I'm talking about. Let's do a little clutch. Let's put on some earrings too. So if I want to use this clutch, this is just stunning, beautiful. Accessorize, put on a scarf, do a little, let's see, let's do, maybe I should do my Jenny Bird earrings that I love. These are the first ones I ever got of hers. We'll do a little beautiful gold earring. And then we could do a little gold cuff. I don't know. Oh, there's my, let's put my egret. This is a beautiful cuff that I always have trouble getting on because my wrists, I feel like, are a little big, but look how beautiful. This is the egret bird. And then let me put on my vintage watch. So I have some golds because I want to have this little clutch. This is beautiful, simple, $36 as your base. So I wouldn't add anything else to this. I love the neckline, so I wouldn't be putting on a big necklace. You could if you wanted to, but I would just keep it very simple, very clean. And this could be cocktail hour. And you're going looking like $1 million with a designer dress on for $36. So now let's go to our next dress. Let me see. I'm going to try this on. So the next dress I bought is going to be from Narcisca Rodriguez also. I got this on the real. You can see I didn't cut off the tags yet. So we're going to cut off the tags. $12.50, ladies. I mean, we're talking designer. We're talking great fabrics. We're talking will last the test of time. They're not going to disintegrate when you have to. Actually, this has to be dry cleaned, but this has a little bit of elastin in it. It says it's Camilo is the fabric. I don't know what I'm gonna have to look that up, but I do need to take my roly on this. I have this interesting lint roller to get all of the Frenchy fur off of it. But look at this dress, $12.50. I mean, it is so beautiful. So many things to do with it. Do you want to come in? Come on in. I was just talking about your fur. Okay, now you have to stay in though if you're going to come in. So we could do a lot of things with this. We could think about adding a little bit of color. How about we do a red bag? We could do a clutch like this, or we could stay black on black. I still have the same earrings on. I recently received this purse, which I think is really interesting. This is like a little kind of, it was showing it a little bit higher, but I think I would just put it on here, almost like a bracelet. Very interesting, inexpensive. I'll link everything below. We could do something like this if we wanted to do a pop of color. We could keep it black on black if we wanted to, and go with something that's very sleek, like this Jackie. This is inspired by Jackie O. This Gucci purse, I bought it for my, I think my 48th birthday. I loved it. And it comes with a longer strap, so you can wear a crossbody if you want to, but it's very elegant. I think it's Jackie 1961. I love this. This is really nice too. But $12.50. I mean, it's just amazing to me what you can do. We can pull out a scarf if we want to. Let's try that. We could take a Poochie scarf like this. We could do a really fun, I love scarf rings like this that make it very easy. You don't have to worry that your scarf's going to fall off. So we could do something very interesting, just very sleek, very just kind of polished. Scarves aren't your thing? Change it to something else. Maybe a vintage necklace. Maybe more of a chunky necklace. Do you want to come out? So you can see, I know it's giving a little flight attendant, but I love it. I love how classic it is. I think that maybe I could grab a different purse if I wanted to, like this. And I could be going to a boardroom meeting. I could be going to cocktails. I could be going on a date. This depends if this is your style. If not, just use accessories. Maybe you want to put on a little jacket over it. I would actually like to, if I was going to do a jacket, I think I'd like to bring in I have this really beautiful Mascara jacket. It's vintage. And I could do just this leather blazer over it, giving it a different look. I mean, there's so many options with this that I just love the fact that you can have a $12.50 Narciso Rodriguez dress as your base, and you could make a million outfits with this. Put on a sweater, make this look like it's just a skirt. You can do like a blousey sweater. You can belt the sweater. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's all about you thinking about your style, going to Pinterest, going to Google, going to magazines and figuring it out. It's not about running to H&M and Zara and saying, well, I can't afford that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we can. $12.50. This is what we have. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look. So when you have on the outfit and you start playing around in your closet, shopping your closet, look what we can do. We can go and say, oh, wow, I have this Pucci scarf on. Let me pull out a color in this scarf and make it a statement with the bag. This is a vintage Louis Vuitton bag that I bought. I think this is 2000. I don't remember the collection it's from, but it's clearly past season. And you can do something like this. Get experimental. Get outside of your box. Stop limiting yourself and saying you have to buy fast fashion because it's affordable. You can get, if you want to put the time in, you can get beautiful, amazing pieces that are classic, that are going to last the test of time and going to make you stand out and make you look like a powerhouse, mature woman. So this is the base, $12.50. Now we're going to move up. All right, I haven't taken the tags off of this shirt. So if you see it in the back, I told you about this on Instagram. These were on sale on Macy's and they are the best Ralph Lauren. I got them in multiple different colors. So this skirt is a pencil skirt. It is $16. Again, Narciso Rodriguez. This is a must in your wardrobe. If you like pencil skirts and you like wearing them, I'm going to take on, oh, look, I still have the tag on from the consignment store. So let's cut that off. So now let's do, you know what I want to do something that's a little bit different. Let's do a burgundy closed-toed shoe. $16 for your pencil skirt. I have these burgundy, let me show you. These burgundy, just not too high, just a really nice, love burgundy. I'll show you. I got this purse also sent to me the other day. Very cute. Just nice. And it's almost like a box leather and really just a small handle. And I don't know if it comes with, no strap. So here we go. Really cute. Now, you have matching shoes with your pencil skirt, your crispy button down, perfect for just a really nice look. Now, we could take this up a notch. Let's put back the purse. Let's change the shoes. Maybe we don't want to be so corporate, right? Maybe we want to be a little bit sexier. We can easily do that. Let's take it up a notch. And I mean, this might be quite a few notches, but we can show a little personality in our feet. These are my Valentinos. And you can see how I can do, it's not really high and low. It's really like high, but you've just happened to buy your skirt that's designer for $16. So you've got to know your sizes. You've got to know your sizes in designer. Let me just put my shoes on. I want to make sure you can see the shoes with the pencil skirt, just very classic, but your shoes are the personality. This is really fun. You can keep them like that. You can grab a bag and you can make them really the statement piece. You can do so many different things. I mean, I was really thrilled with the fact that I could buy designer. I could look like $1 million, but I didn't spend $1 million. I spent $16 on this gorgeous skirt. Think about if you were going away for the weekend. Think about if you had a business trip and you threw in this dress. You have this dress, $36. You have your other dress that's completely different because it is short sleeved and it is more fitted for $12.50. You could literally go with the roly, like your weekend bag, with so many different options if you're going away and you wanted to just stay classic and keep it simple and have like a neutral palette, as in this just black palette. So let's move on to a little bit more dressy cocktail. This is where you kind of get into trouble with feeling like you're going to spend a lot of money. If you had a black tie, oh my gosh, how do I do that? You know, for being affordable. A lot of these girls are having these destination weddings. So you have the flight, you have the hotel, you have all of the other things, the gifts, and then you have to buy a dress that's, you know, it gets really pricey. So I'm going to show you what I found. Cocktail hour, black tie. Now, if I wasn't wearing these shoes, you could do a fun belt. This is my vintage St. John belt. You could do this. It's too much with the shoes, in my opinion, but you could do a classic, just a black strappy. And then you could do this belt. You could do a belt like this, which I think is really fun. It's giving your accessory jewelry on your waist, not maybe on your neck, but you could do something on your neck. Let me show you. I know you ladies love this vintage St. John necklace that I bought years ago. I've showed it so many times on my channel, and it is the best. This is, you always love it when I wear it. Just want to make sure I don't hit the microphone. Look at this. Look at this necklace. Forget the shoes. We would obviously do it like a nice, it's like, I mean, more is more. Maybe you want to do it like this, but you have this gorgeous necklace. This could be the showstopper. Then just do like the little Jenny Bird huggy earrings that I'm obsessed with. This was a July, was it last year? Yeah, I guess it was last year at Nordstrom. I bought these little huggies and then they've come back into stock. And every time I list them for you because they're like my everyday. They're just so easy and they're just perfect. Not too big, not too small. I love them. So this is your $16 skirt. Let's move on. I actually did a little reel with this on. This is a Zac Posen dress. I bought this for $165. It is like you're wearing jewelry. This is like the necklace. It goes up the back and it fits beautifully. This is a great standout piece for a cocktail party, a celebration, a birthday. I mean, if you're doing something that's very elegant, I was impressed. I was so thrilled that it fit when it came. And a note about sizing. Just because I'm a size 6, 8, 10 in vintage and in consignment, I don't know. Sometimes I'm an extra large. I mean, you should see the sizing is all over the place in my closet. So I never really go by that. I just know the designers. I know when it comes to, is it a 6 or is it 42 or, you know, especially in Chanel, I'll get the largest size possible because they seem to be so small. I don't know. You have to experiment, but there are so many larger sizes too. Extra large, extra large. So it's not just about smaller sizes. You have to basically know your size, know the shape that fits on you, and then basically hope for the best because you're not in the store usually trying the stuff on. So this was a beautiful dress. Now, going for a little bit more, this is obviously younger, but guess what? We're not stuck in little boxes because we're mature women. We can wear whatever we want to wear. So this is a really cute, fun tulle dress. I actually did a little reel also with this, and I put on an Oscar de la Renta belt with it, so I dressed it up a little bit, just cute little heels. And this was $54.25, I think it was. Yep, $54.25. Really adorable, cute. Maybe you had like a fun birthday to go to, or you want it to be just a little bit more playful. This is really fun that you can do. This is the best. I cannot even believe that I found this gorgeous dress. I did a little try on for you because I can't zip this up the back either. I need help. So I wanted to film this so you could see how gorgeous this dress truly is. Now, this is Zac Posen. He knows how to dress a woman's body. This is absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous. You put it on and you feel incredible. This was $201. And it came with, didn't say it did, but it came with, it's with the tag on it. Let's look at the tag. Do we see what the tag says? $2,990. And I bought it for $201. So again, you have a black tie event. You're going somewhere where you need to stand out. Now, this is why you do the research. You go to the consignment stores. You're constantly looking. It just doesn't happen. This is a lifestyle. If you're really into slow fashion and you're really wanting to find unique pieces, it's really I don't know if you want to call it a hobby or an obsession or being crazy like me, but this makes me so happy. I could live in my closet. I could talk to you about fashion, style houses, the designers, the collaborations, the history. I mean, that's what's interesting. So here is the finale. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is a Chanel jacket that I bought. I actually should look up the collection season. It's short sleeve, which makes me very happy here because I can wear it all year round. I did think it was reversible for a second, but it's not. It has this really neat gold kind of metallic thread inside, and it's just really great because it's cropped. So I'm going to show you. It's cropped. I can't really wear it with these sleeves, but I want you to see how it looks so perfect. $300 for this Chanel jacket. And it came in great condition. There was nothing wrong with it. So I could pop this on with a skirt like this. I could pop it on with jeans if I wanted to. It's just, I love the fact that it's not a long sleeve. It's not heavy. Some of the Chanel jackets are really heavy and they're just like a lot. But this one's really cute. Very simple. White t-shirt, jeans, and throw this on. I mean, you just really up-level yourself with the quality. And, you know, considering the fact that, yes, it's more expensive at $300, but these jackets usually cost anywhere from $5,000 and up. So I just think that when you're eyeing for those really, those designer pieces that are going to be classic and stand the test of time, you can wear this for the next 50 years if you wanted to. So I hope you enjoyed just some of the things. I mean, I could go on and on. You know, this is why I probably don't do that many closets, style stuff recently, because I'm so absorbed into it and I love it so much. And we could go on and on and on. Is there anything else on my list? Because I wrote down all of the prices. Oh, there is one more jacket that I bought. It's a vintage Carolina Herrera, a little bit different, but I love the color. Let's do a little try on for this because it looks just like my new lipstick, Fleur. And I thought, oh, this will be perfect. Maybe I'll do a little photo shoot with it. I don't know, but this fuchsia color is gorgeous. You can tell by, I haven't even taken the tags off this either. You can tell by the label that it is vintage. Now, since we're at it with the pencil skirt, you could do this if you wanted to. You could pop your $16 pencil skirt with a bright, beautiful jacket, just like this. It's just so much fun to play around. So this is $145. And I gotta tell you, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot here at this poor little microphone. I want to tell you that if I went to Banana Republic or J. Crew, I couldn't buy a leather jacket for $145. I mean, and it's not designer. J. Crew and Banana Republic are not considered designers. So when you think about the value and you think about how you are going to wear this over and over and over again, and it's a piece, it's fun, it has personality. I love it. So it's going to go perfect with my new lipstick. And I just really enjoy being with you in the closet today. Just styling, showing you affordable from $12.50 up to $300 for a Chanel jacket. I am showing you how you can be classic. You have to use your imagination. You have to accessorize. You have to find your own personal style. That's what this is all about. That's what I'm all about. That's what I'm hoping that you will learn from watching my videos on how to do that. So let me know in the comments below. Do you have any questions about style or secondhand or You know, how do you really curate your style? Let me know, because I will curate other videos to really help you, because I know how you can get stuck. I know how you can go into your closet and say, oh, I have so many things, but I have nothing that I want to wear. Or I'm so uninspired. Or I just hate everything I have. I don't want you to ever be like that. As a mature woman, you need to be powerful. You need to step into your classic style or funky style or trendy style, whatever it is. But it should be at this stage in your life really curated, and you feel incredible, just like your makeup, just how we work on the makeup and the skincare and the hair care, because I want you to feel incredible. I want you to get out there. I want you to feel super confident and you know exactly what you're doing. I want you to feel the same way in style. And I know it can get really kind of overwhelming and just chaotic and just crazy. So let me know in the comments below. Until my next video, I'll see you later.